Just imagine who would have thought a couple of years ago that a major economy would have their own digital money. Yes, it is true. China has become the first major economy to issue their own digital currency called the cyber yuan. Maybe this is the start of a new trend where countries will start issuing their own sovereign digital money along with their paper money. In this video, I'm going to touch base on the topic China's new money, the cyber yuan. Here, I'm going to spell out what is a digital currency, why China might have issued it, has it anything to do with the dollar denominated global financial system, is there any geopolitics behind it, and what are the lessons we can learn from this major step by the major economy in the world. Hi, my name is Sunny and welcome to my channel Sunnysnippets. Here I try to make videos that affect a common man financially. If you are new to this channel, please smash that like button as that will help me with the YouTube algorithm and it will be highly appreciated. Please feel free to write in the comment section after watching this video as that will help me improve my content and your feedback is very important to me. I understand that this digital money might be a new thing for some of my audience. That is exactly the reason I have picked up this topic for this video. The digital currency is a form of money that is only available in digital or electronic form, not in physical form. They are also called digital money, electronic money, or cyber cash. The Chinese market is already very advanced in cashless payments, thus the introduction of digital yuan would be a way to speed up that process. Some of the specific things only to digital money are they are only accessible using computers or mobile phones as they only exist in electronic form. This digital money do not require any middleman, while some of them are traded on the major stock exchanges. It is a type of intangible asset that can only be stored in electronic form in electronic wallets and not in conventional banks. Whereas the paper money is a tangible asset in the form of coins or notes which is stored in conventional way in banks, and in most cases you need them in physical form to have a commercial transaction. That doesn't mean that you cannot use digital money to buy goods or services. Surely you can, but the only problem is they are not widely accepted yet as alternative to paper or fiat currency. This type of digital currency comes in many forms, but as a matter of fact, some of the countries have banned their use or ownership. There are some companies which have the technologies by which they can mint this digital money like bitcoins, so naturally, some of the central banks around the world are very suspicious of this new trend. I think one of the main reasons might be that the money creation is a sovereign right with the central bank of the country where they can alone create the money and they do not want to let go of this privilege. Another reason can be it is hard to track these private digital currencies since anonymity was one of the main reasons why these digital currencies have come into existence at the first place. Even though digital currencies are not widely accepted at the moment as most of the countries has yet to decide how to go about it. As per the Wall Street Journal, China has become the first major economy to have jumped onto the digital currency bandwagon by launching their own version of virtual currency called the digital yuan. It will be controlled by the Central Bank of China, which will issue it in the electronic form, which they think will bring more efficiency to money transfers, help bring financial stability through system of controllable anonymity. Such payments would be anonymous to some degree, but data analysis tools could help the central bank catch illegal activities. Also, China's digital payment is dominated by two big private players, thus they want to have some type of government control over it. Last but not the least, the Chinese have got a different system as compared to the Western world where they track everything. So there is a school of thought that this is one more tool in their huge arsenal for tracking. Apart from the fact that China has launched their digital money, But some of the geopolitical experts are saying that it has got other reasons too. There is a big geopolitical back and forth going on between the West and China. Some experts are saying this is one of the ways using which China is trying to delink from the dollar denominated global financial system. Experts are hinting that maybe China is trying to push this digital money for international trade where almighty US dollar has been the king since the World War II. In nutshell, the country who controls the money used in international trade controls the geopolitics. Experts are saying maybe China thinks this is one of the ways of shaking the pillar of the American economic power around the world, cemented by the US dollar's position as the world's reserve currency. I frankly think it is too early to come to a judgment as this is a new evolving technology where a lot of new disruptive technologies are emerging and who knows which country comes on the top. But realistically, the dominance of the US dollar and its world's reserve currency status is going to stay put for a very long time. This is not the first time that geopolitics have come into play to dethrone the US dollar from the top. Some time ago, when Euro was launched, people thought it is going to take the dollar spot in the world trade. But the fact remains still more than 60% of the world's trade is settled in US dollars. Even the technology giant Facebook tried to launch their version of digital currency, but it has not materialized yet. The Western world that we live in gives us a lot of personal liberty and freedom, which is not the case in China. Some experts are suspecting that it can be used to track people's spending in real time, what they buy, where they buy, when they buy, and that is the biggest worry, which is not the case with fiat currency. I'm not saying that fiat currency is all good and its new digital avatar has got all the drawbacks. As it is a relatively new platform, the checks and balances in the form of laws has yet not been fully developed, hence there are some gray areas. The digital currency is designed in such a way that it doesn't need any middleman for transactions. So naturally, there is no need to use SWIFT, the messaging network that is used in money transfers between commercial banks around the world, which can be monitored by the US government for domestic or United Nations sanctions. There is a school of thought that using this new digital money, maybe some countries will be able to circumvent American or UN sanctions, which may not be otherwise possible because all the international transactions go through the SWIFT network. Initially, the digital money may not be able to change anything very significantly. But who knows with time how much market share of international trade they will be able to take away from the almighty US dollar. There is no denying the fact that these are new disruptive technologies which were not in the horizon a decade ago. But the rate at which these technologies are being adopted, maybe one day they will have a sizable market share in international trade. Nobody has a crystal ball where you can guess what is going to happen in the future. But the fact remains that the central banks will try to keep the sovereign privilege of creating money, whether it's a fiat or a digital money, to themselves. There are many advantages of using digital platforms: their ease of use, speed of use, or for that matter, cost of use. But the fact remains anything that is digital can be tracked or can be hacked. Just imagine you have money in your checking account in the digital form, you have an emergency. Now you try to buy some things and then you realize somebody has hacked that money. Surely the digital money will take some share of the fiat currency, but as of now it seems very unlikely that it will replace the paper money. The lack of required laws is another piece in the puzzle that is missing right now because this is an ever evolving piece of technology. This is my take on the topic: China's new money, the digital yuan. If you like the content that I make, please help me and my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Please feel free to write in the comment section about the topic I have touched based on today, and I would urge you to write in the comment section if you want me to make a video on a specific topic. Thanks for watching. See you next time in the next video on your own channel, Sunny Snippets.